Good evening everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 36 of the Formula 1 Manager Road to Glory series here with Williams. We're here in Italy, in Monza, for one of the fastest tracks on the circuit. My name is of course Kevin, I am a geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek. Thank you so much to everyone who has been watching all of the videos that we've been doing, all the live streams. Yeah, we're slowly picking up. Yeah, we've got in total we've had nearly 600 hours worth of views across all of the various different videos. Currently got 18 subscribers. I'd love to get a few more. I want to bump it up to 20 and then keep going and going and going. So all of you, please, if you are liking the content, please do drop a like. Drop a comment on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are of course new. So it's been a couple of days since the last video, where of course we raced last time out in Zandvoort. So go back and watch that episode if you haven't, and all the rest of the episodes are on the playlist on the channel. Now the first thing I want to do, just before I actually get into it, I want to talk a little bit about the real life Formula 1 situation. Of course, we are going into the the Mexican Grand Prix this weekend. And at the time of recording, we're about 2 hours away from the qualifying session. So it was announced yesterday that Red Bull, their punishment has been given out. And so, in case any of you are unfamiliar, I'm just going to advise what the situation was. This is, I'm just reading it live from the BBC website, so of course it is the real journalism, where it said Red Bull has been hit with a $7 million fine, which equates to approximately £6.07 million. That $7 million fine and a 10% reduction in permitted aerodynamic research for breaking the Formula 1's budget cap. Now, apparently, according to the FIA, Red Bull had overspent of the budget cap by 1.86 million. This is for the 2022 series. Well, overspent in 2021, which impacted the 2022 series. Now, there's a couple of things to point out with that. The fine that they've been given is simply that. It is a fine. It is not a reduction in the amount of budget cap, which is how I initially had read it, so I misinterpreted it initially. It's not a reduction of the budget cap for next season, for 2023 season. It is the fact that they have just got simply that fine. So in terms of the amount of money they are allowed to spend is no different to any other team for next season. The only thing that is going to impact them is a 10% amount of time that they can spend using the wind tunnel or in computational fluid dynamics when designing cars and the car parts, which is of course going to impact them more so, considering that obviously Max Verstappen has won this year's championship, and I believe as of the results of last weekend, they are now the Constructors' Champions. So it's obviously on a rolling scale that the higher up in the grid you finish as a constructor in the season that you're in, it means that you get less aerodynamic testing time next season, which is designed in a way, or theoretically designed in a way, that you are going to get a bit of a reduction in how much you can develop and allow the cars, theoretically speaking. If you finish 10th in the constructors, you have more of a chance of catching up to the cars ahead, because you get more time with the wind tunnel and aerodynamics and all that kind of stuff. So that's obviously a big thing. Now, Christian Horner, the Red Bull principal, he is, well, basically he's annoyed, quite simply. Now, it is something that they have agreed this, so it's almost like a settlement in the likes of, if you're a lawyer, you're able to agree on something like a reduced prison sentence or things like that. So Christian Horner, he's basically said, we are doing it. We're just doing it. Just going to have that, because I think the penalties could have been even worse for Red Bull, and they thought, well, doing this is a little bit less of an impact, and hopefully won't put us back too much. And Christian Horner did say, why have we accepted it? We felt it was in everyone's interest to close the book. We accept the penalties, begrudgingly, but we accept them. He insisted that the overspend would not tarnish Max Verstappen's 21 title. He said Verstappen was a hugely deserving champion. There would inevitably be partisan support on either side, but the reality is he did the job. He won the race at the final Grand Prix of the year, and 21 is now confined to the history books. Horner admitted that a Red Bull had not taken up the opportunity to do a dry run of the cost cap in 2020, which many teams did. He said, had they considered their interim submission in 21 as their dry run, they had had no feedback from the FIA on that. So basically, Red Bull think that they shouldn't have been hit as harshly, as it was such a minor spend. But they've kind of done. They've basically said, you know what, we're going to accept it. We don't think it was that bad, but if we contest it, we could have been hit with an even worse situation. Now, Ferrari, on the other hand, they are not happy with it. So the racing director for Ferrari, Laurent Mekies, said Red Bull's breach was a significant amount and the real effect of the penalty is very limited. Now, Christian Horner, he described the penalty as draconian because Horner claimed that the effect of the aerodynamic reduction on Red Bull's car represents between a quarter to half a second of a lap time. That's a big loss. Half a second of lap time, that's a big loss for them. Whether that's going to be enough, I don't know. But basically, Ferrari, they say, as for the penalty, we're not happy with it for two important reasons. The first is that we at Ferrari do not understand how the 10% reduction of the aerodynamic research allowance can correspond to the same amount of lap time that we mentioned earlier. So they feel that Red Bull got more of a gain from their overspend that they're going to lose just by losing out on the aerodynamics. Because remember, this is a fine, not a reduction in the cost cap. So I think, realistically, Ferrari want Red Bull's fine to be a reduction in the cost cap, which in my head, I actually do agree. I think that is a fairer way, because like I said, a fine's a fine. And that's got to be paid within the next 30 days, so that ain't going to count to anything for next year. So, for me personally, I think it should have been an actual reduction in the cost, in the cost allowance, the budget cap that they got. I do agree with at least the 10% aerodynamic reduction. I think that's a fair result. But as I said in the last episode, I do sincerely believe that they should have lost points. They should have lost points for last season. And the way, as I said it last time out, is that if you break the budget cap, doesn't matter whether it's by £1 or whether it's by £100 million. I think of the season that you broke it, you should basically lose out on the points that you scored for your best ever finish. Whatever your best ever finish was, where you scored points as a team. Or actually, no, not even if you just finish in the points. If you, whatever your best result was for that season, lose out on your points. That's it. That would then be a fair way. I think that would be a fair way of punishing anyone. Then you're going to get the same result. And then if you want to do the cost gap reduction or aerodynamic reduction, anything like that, then that should be based on a case-by-case basis on how much you may have overspent by. So that's just apologies for a little bit of a delay getting into this video, but I just felt I wanted to get my points across in relation to that and just give you my thoughts on that. Now, getting back to today's episode, we are, of course, as I said, in Monza. We're here in Monza, and well, it's an incredibly fast circuit, absolutely fast circuit, and this track could be really good for us depending what happens. For those of you who aren't aware, this is the circuit at Monza. You've got 11 corners in total, so it's a very, very straight circuit. A really, really straight circuit. So you've got to obviously have a good car, and also when you look at it, you can see that there's 2 slow corners, well technically 3, got 1 medium corner, and then from sectors 2 to 3, it's all fast corners, all really fast corners. So we're going to have to see what happens today. Obviously you need high speed corners and top speed. That's where you really want to gain stuff. But if you can get a pit during a safety car, that is going to be extremely beneficial. You're going to save yourself about 10 seconds. It's a one-stop race. That's it. It's literally a one-stop race. There's not a huge amount of time difference between the softs and the mediums, so it's going to be a soft to medium race. Obviously, last year out in the first season, we finished 13th and 15th. Albon getting lapped. Jack Doohan luckily didn't get lapped. But hopefully we're going to get a much better result. Maybe Pierre Gasly can equal his 2020 season where he won the race here. You know, never know. He could do it. In actual fact, I was just saying, he has done it. Shh. What I did is I basically went. I've done a few practice runs this afternoon because I've been working, and just while I've been working, just doing a few practice, just to try out different strategies and things like that. And literally, the one I've just completed, Pierre Gasly actually won the race, which is a bit annoying. So my actual first ever race win, which I say technically wasn't with you guys, but I'm not counting it. It was a simulation win. That's all it was, and it was quite lucky because it was with a safety car, so we ended up really good. I'm just putting a message out to join me for any people that want me. Just put live now. There we go, perfect. Okay, so let's take a look at the actual results and things. So qualifying, we're not going to talk about practice, you know what's like with practice. So in the qualifying, Pierre Gasly has finished 5th, and Alexander Albon, unfortunately, he was a little bit lower down. He was in 14th. Now, here's the big thing. Pierre Gasly actually got a grid penalty, not through engine parts. He got that in one of the practice sessions when he actually collided with Alexander Albon, which has annoyed me because we basically had to buy new parts and do all this kind of stuff. So, Pierre Gasly's got a 3-place grid penalty. Now, what I decided to do is I have basically changed all the car parts for Pierre Gasly. So he's going to be starting right towards the back of the grid, because I thought this is a very fast circuit. You want all the pace and everything like that, and all of our parts. I mean, you can see here we basically had 3 engine parts, basically 2 that are virtually worn, and then this is basically our practice one now on 63% wear. So we were going to need to take a new engine. So I thought, let's just do that. And then I thought, you know what? You know, we're probably going to be in a similar position with the ERS. Let's just do it. Let's change all of the car parts. So now, you know, we've got full components all changed for Pierre, and I think that's going to be the right thing to do for him. Now, Albon doesn't have that situation. He's got newish parts, but you can see the same again. It's probably going to be the same position. So, should we kind of, whilst this is a fast track, maybe just use this? Let's bump in the car parts, get everything going. And I've been kind of going backwards and forwards with this one. You know, I mean, we've got about a third of the season left. And you know, I've decided, let's do it. Let's do it now. because then I think if we do it now, we'll be in a situation where we don't need to do anything more for the rest of the season, and we've got relatively good car parts. So we're going to do it. Both drivers are basically going to have completely brand new parts. I mean, you can see here, yeah, with the gearbox. We're probably going to need a new gearbox at some point, so why not just keep it going? You know, just keep it going. Let's take the grid penalties, and we don't need to do anything. It's a risk. It is a big risk. But we're gonna go for it, you know? We're gonna see what we can do. You know? So this means Pierre is currently starting 19th and Alex is starting 13th, but with the grid penalties, I think what they'll do is, if my maths is correct, Pierre will start in 18th and Albon will start in 19th. That is my, from my memory, that is what's going to happen. So just going to change our driver options, put these up as we always do so we can try and get a really good start off the line. Whoa, here we go. Are you guys ready? I know I am. I hope you've got some snacks. I hope you've got some popcorn. You know, you never know. We could get an actual official race win today. I think a lot does have to go in our favour. You know, I think realistically we're going to have crashes or safety cars happening at just the right time. But if we do, Pierre Gasly or Alexander Albon could, in theory, go from the back of the grid to a race win today here at Monza. I'm excited. Get your popcorn out and let's get going to Monza. Here we go.
I don't want to tempt fate, but there are quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup on the grid. There we have Pierre Gasly. With their starting position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. And looking at the second Williams car, they're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. The race start is mere seconds away. Here we are.
Are we ready, everybody?
In Europe for this, the Italian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And we are off. Let's go on board with Pierre Gasly as we get started. As I suspected, it is 18th and 19th. I'll just quickly run you through the order so you can see the whole grid. It is Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc, Hamilton, Bottas, Alonso, Sainz, Russell, Ocon, Vettel, Zhou, Norris, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Stroll, Schumacher, Tsunoda, Gasly, Albon and Vesti. And if we take a look at the starting tyres, most of the drivers in the top half are starting on the softs. Gasly managing to, I was about to say get past a few drivers, but then just lost out there again. Here we go. So Gasly up 16th, Albon still in 19th at the moment. Yes, so the first three drivers, Verstappen, Perez and Hamilton, then also Bottas, Ocon, Russell, Vettel and Zhou, all on the soft tyres. And then it is Leclerc, Alonso and Sainz, the only ones starting on the mediums at the top. From the things I've done at the start, someone's ran wide. Oh, we're going to try and get a move on Stroll, and I think we've done it. Can we get Ricciardo as well? Oh, he just crosses. Kevin Magnussen, I think, ran wide. Oh, really wide, and then really slowed down there. Over the bumps, he's right at the back of the grid. Oh, and Mick Schumacher is as well.
That's right.
Thank you there, James.
Let's focus.
Okay, yes, so we need to really carve our way through the grid as fast as we can.
This is good.
If we get held up too much at the start, then we lose out, and we're basically sort of bottom half of the table finish. Oh, Ricciardo got a little bit wide there. We've got the inside line. Gasly not able to do. Oh my God, who's that? Stroll coming up the inside. That is not good. How has he got so much pace on there?
So frustrating.
Yeah, it is frustrating, Gasly. You could have done a hell of a lot better there.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Okay, so we can just sort of settle into the race. Yeah, I think really by the end of the second lap, we wanted to be virtually on the back of, you know, sort of 13th, 12th or so, thereabouts. So we're almost there. We are almost there. But of course, whilst Ricciardo and Stroll squabble, they're holding us back.
This is good, come on.
And we just can't quite manage to get past them. Come on, let's try and go up into overtake. Let's see if we can get this move done.
Yep.
Come on then, Pierre. But Albon, whilst you stop behind them, you can just kind of ease off slightly. Come on. Right, here we go. We've got the inside line, and then we should have the DRS. Don't let him get ahead. Come on. Come on. We've got the inside line. Don't let him move across. Don't let him move across. Lay it on the braking. Lay it on the braking.
Good job. Keep pushing.
Come on. Come on, Pierre. Come on, Pierre. Losing touch now. Right, come on. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, take it easy.
Alright, we're just going to drop back down again. Yellow flag sector 2, what's happened? Oh, Albon's run wide! Albon! You idiot, what's happened?
Let's have a look.
Is that a lock-up?
Now we see the Williams here.
Wasn't
That
even
lock-up
pushing.
could have cost them dearly.
Ah! God damn it. 3 seconds back off Mick Schumacher now. Okay, we've got a long ways to go. Right. Right, Stroll's finally got past Ricciardo. Right, so Stroll is not going to have the DRS coming down the back straight. I don't think, anyway. Come on, full attack, full push. I want to get past him now.
They'll come to us.
Come on, you can do it, you can do it, come on. Close in,
And there's an overtake.
round the outside so we get the inside line. Oh my God! Oh, you got caught in the curbs.
Oh no, wait.
Ah! And this is the problem.
And McLaren
This is the
with a
problem.
great overtake. Let's see what happened.
So he
there.
just came bombing it down, even though we had the
involved here.
DRS. He just stopped later than us, and we then just sort of stopped on the curb. Ah! This is what I was saying. We don't want them to get stuck behind too long. We need to get past them, move up.
We've had a car run wide.
Hamilton's
Take
run
a look
wide.
Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton
Ooh.
involved in this one. Goodness me.
Went onto
They're
the gravel,
completely
did
off
slow
the
him
racing
down.
line.
Only lost out on a place. That's brought him back into... It looks like Bottas... Yeah, he's about 2.5 seconds back off them at the moment. Yeah, so we want to try and get past Ricciardo and Stroll, but they're just making it so difficult. Alonso's run wide as well.
Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Same one, basically same as Ricciardo there. I'm just going to try and harvest the DRS. See if we can get it. Come on, let's get past Stroll. Get past Stroll. Stay on the braking. Yes. Come on. Can we get Ricciardo on the inside? Come on. Push, push, push. Right. We need to break the Stroll from Stroll. No. Don't you dare Stroll. Get away. No! Come on, get the overtake done.
Use overtake.
Copy.
Oh, we're so much slower than all the other cars around us. Right, we're gone. Right, let's
Keep doing
just
what you're
push. Go on, let's push, push, push.
Do what you can.
Right, let's break the toe, come on, we can do it. Right, we just stay more than a second. There we go. Better. Right, now we can unleash the pace a bit. Stroll is 1.3 behind, so he's not got DRS on us. There we go. Now we can start closing the gap back up to Norris. Albon, oh my God, he's 3.6 back from Schumacher ahead. Why is he not closing the gap? He's in pure clean air. He's got all new things and everything. Has he got any damage at all? No, he hasn't. Why is he not closing the gap? You know, 1.3 seconds off the race leaders. Okay, but Gasly is 1.8 away. So we got held up longer than we would have wanted. Not ideal, but we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Keep going. So yeah, see, Ricardo and Stroll, you just keep squabbling. You just stay away from us. Stay out of the ballpark. Okay, so Gasly just looking to hopefully close up the gap to Lance Stroll. Although he's nearly 7/10 faster than his last time out. Because you've got the DRS running from Guan Yu Zhou all the way back. So not an ideal situation, we just want to see if we can close the gap. So what we're just going to do, just going to push a little bit harder.
Push more.
Just push that a little bit, see if we can close the gap. Close the gap, 3.3 behind. See if we can get a bit of DRS. And Albon, you know, I want you to use your ERS. Use what you got. Deploy it.
Deploy.
You need to really start catching up now. You're way too far. 4 seconds behind. Unacceptable. Like, I know you fell to the back of the grid, but the fact that you're going slower than Vesti. You're freaking slower than Vesti. That's just ridiculous. Right, there we go. A lot faster than now. Guys, it's just beginning to drop back a little bit. So, see if we can go full deploy. Now, use that DRS. Use it. So with the two-stop, it's normally been looking in the region of about what?
Looks like there's been a lock-up.
Oh,
Here's
Leclerc's
the
locked
replay.
up. Let's take a look
Watch
there.
this. There's Leclerc. And this, yes, there.
Ooh,
That's the lock-up.
slow one for him. Yeah, so it's probably going to be in the ballpark, in the realm of probably around about lap 18, 19, 20, thereabouts is probably when we're estimating that the drivers that started on the softs will be picking first. They've been doing it quite early in comparison. So we're just gonna keep our eyes out, keep our eyes peeled. That's all we want to do. So both drivers in the region of about 3 seconds behind. Let's just zoom on a little bit. Let's just really fluctuating. It's literally edging around about the 3 to 4 seconds every single time. Just not really catching them at the moment. Right, there you go. Oh, actually, really early Bottas around about lap 17. Russell ran wide.
Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
Oh,
Gone wide.
didn't really lose out much time. This is the thing. I'd like the gravel to actually be something that would kind of come into effect a little bit more. You know, look, that's gravel. That's not slowing them down as much as it realistically would do in real life. That's definitely something that should be looked at. You know, I'm going to just consider doing for Albon now, because it's not really doing anything. If I was to make this a 2-stop. Might actually save us about 5 seconds. So you know what? Albon, you are now going to switch onto a 2-stop. Because you're just not doing anything. Right. Right, Albon. Let's see what you can do.
If you've got any pace left, it'll be good now.
Copy.
Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Come on now. Maybe that might work for you and get something out of this for you. You know, because at the moment, you're doing bugger all. Stuck where you are. Right, Gasly's now on the back of George Russell and Norris. So he has finally caught up, which is great news. So while he's behind them, let's just harvest the DRS. And let's just keep an eye out. Just use the DRS. You know, let's conserve a little bit of energy. We'll be in the DRS train. Because you've got the 4 drivers up ahead, Vettel, Norris and Russell. If we start to lose touch, then of course we'll go. Perez is in the pits. So Gasly currently up to 7th. Could be better, could be worse. Nicely over the curbs. Oh. Right, so we're going to ignore this for the moment for Albon. So he did kind of mess up roughly where the edge is. And we might actually do medium, soft. I'll do it that way round, you know. Right. He's just starting to drop out. So we'll start using a little bit of the ERS, but we've just got a little bit now in reserve, which is the main thing. Wanted to get a little bit in reserve. Right, so we're still there on the back of Vettel. Russell is in the pits, so that's gained a position. So we're right on the back of Sebastian Vettel. About half a second off Lando Norris, who's at the head of this little train. And the car's right towards the back. Yeah, about a second slower than the likes of like Hamilton and Ocon and Zhou. So we'll have to keep our eyes out. Actually, Verstappen, yeah, about a full second slower than him there as well. So I'll tell you what, if we get a safety car at the right sort of time, that'd be great. Oh! Nearly run into the back of Norris there. Could have been a bit more aggressive. Could have maybe made the move stick. Come on. Go on, let's get the inside line. Come on, keep pushing, push. Let him brake earlier. There we go, we've got the inside line. There we go, now we've got Vettel ahead. There we go.
Good job.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Right. So we're in P4 as it currently stands. P4. Not too bad. We're about 3 seconds off Alonso ahead. So we've got no more DRS now until the back end of this, well, actually after this little section here. Albon has gone up another place because of Vettel's pit stop. So just want to keep going for the time being for Albon. Best lap so far is 1:26.2. Out of curiosity, what would this one be? 1:26.2.
The tyres aren't really coming down.
That's okay. They're in the window. You're okay. You're okay.
Let's focus.
Right, so we're going to go onto the mediums. Yeah, so we're going to go mediums, softs. Really, hopefully get the use of the softs towards the end. You never know, maybe, just maybe.
Okay, reduce lift and coast.
Get the get a safety car if we time it right. If we get a really good one. So here we go. Albon coming in to pit.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
And we'll be right at the back. Right at the very back, but it's okay. It is okay. There we go. On for another set of mediums. And on we go. So everyone will now be aware that we are doing a 2-stop. Of course, you do have to make sure you use at least 2 different dry compounds when you're doing a dry compound race. 2.4 second stop there, not too bad at all. We're right on the back of Yuki Tsunoda. Right, that will be a... Oh, no. Thought I had the wrong strategy there, on the wrong driver. I got confused for a moment there. Okay, so Gasly, probably 3.7s back from Alonso. Not doing too bad of a job right now. And Albon is 1.5 seconds back from Tsunoda as it currently stands. Let's see what his lap time was in comparison once we've done a full lap. And he has overtaken him. Yellow flag in sector 2. What's happened? Wow.
Sounds like someone's gone wide.
Carlos Sainz has run wide.
What happened there? Let's have another look. Sainz is the focus here.
Yep, definitely lost out on time. How far is he away? 2.4 seconds up ahead. Let's see if we can close the gap. Come on, Pierre. Come on. Invoke the rights of 2020. Yeah, see if you can do it. You can do it, my boy. I believe in you.
Yes.
Yeah. Safety car at the right time would be perfection. How are tyres looking? We're a little bit more worse for wear than Leclerc, Alonso and Sainz. And then of course Norris behind us. Jesus, Verstappen is less than the window to Leclerc. So Verstappen, I think, is very likely to win this race, unless something happens, which is what we'd like to see. Albon currently on a 1:25.3, so faster than Leclerc by a couple of tenths. Slightly faster than Vettel up ahead, not as fast as he could be. And then, of course, you've got George Russell up there as well. A lot of the slower drivers there, of course, only higher because of the fact they haven't done their pit stops yet. So a safety car would be incredibly handy. Another car's run wide. Who's it on this occasion? Who is it?
Oh, did someone run wide
It's
there?
Vettel.
Let's take a closer look.
That's
Now let's
useful.
watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Oh dear.
Didn't lose out too much time. Yeah, Albon still 16 seconds back from him at the present moment in time. See if we can just close up this gap. I'd be really interested to know how everyone's series are going in your saves that you're doing. You know, please do drop a comment down below. Tell me, who are you driving with? What team using? What drivers have you got? I'd really be interested to know. Albon's dropped to the back, so Yuki Tsunoda has overtaken him, but then it seems like he's got it straight back again. That is still that 2.4 seconds
And
back.
a new position, just gained by Williams.
Oh, and Verstappen's just overtaken
Still a
us.
lot to play for.
Still keeping touch with the drivers ahead.
Red Bull moved up.
Apart from Verstappen, I mean, Verstappen is on a flyer at the moment. Absolute flyer. So we are getting ready for the pit stops. So it's just a matter of trying to time it. We don't want to pit at the same time as Leclerc, Alonso or Sainz. That's the thing, we don't want to pit at the same time as them. And if we go too early, it will severely hamper us towards the end. So we're just going to keep our eyes peeled. There's Leclerc trying to make a move. Another car's run wide. Who was it? Could it be someone to affect us?
We've just had a car run
Tsunoda.
wide. Here's the
That
replay.
does help out on
So this was the
Albon.
Aston Martin. They're
Ugh. Not a very actual slow one there. At least he's outside of it. Sainz is in. Sainz is in. Okay. That's helpful to know. Yeah, did a 1:26.6 last time out. That's really slow in comparison. So I'm going to get ourselves ready for the pit stop.
Box.
In fact, we're so far behind. We could easily do it and it's not actually going to affect us. Someone's locked up again.
seems to have been a lockup.
George
Let's have a
Russell.
look. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
Ooh.
Well, they've lost it. They've locked up.
Oh my God. He'll be dropping right back. There's Alonso in pit as well. Right, so much better lap there. It's still like second and a half of the Verstappen and everything. So, why is Gasly shown as soft compound tyres? That's not right. That's a weird glitch that seems to be. Whenever you do your pit stop, it changes what's showing as your tyres and swaps it out. Very, very
Push now.
strange there.
Okay.
Right, come on then, Pierre. Give it everything you got.
No saving required.
Go on,
Okay.
push, push, push. Need to really try and pull away from Lando Norris because we don't want to end up going behind him in the pit stop. Right, we're just going to ask Albon to just cool it down a little bit, just try and cool down his tyres, and then we're going to go again. So Leclerc's now in the pits, and Norris is in the pits as well.
Yeah, in the box.
Right,
Copy that.
he's right behind us. So hopefully they get slow one. Come on, get out ahead of him. No! Oh no, we did! Yes, we got out ahead of him. 2.4 second stop. Perfect. Okay, oh my god, that's loads of traffic. That's lots of traffic there. So we're now right in the back of George Russell. That's good, we're going to get DRS.
Yeah, take it easy.
Okay.
So Albon now quite a bit behind, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's good.
And then let's go.
All right,
Push.
let's go
Copy.
push now, Alex. Come on,
And
come on.
there's
Let's
an
push, push,
overtake
push.
from Williams. We can take a look now. Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly.
Oh, nicely round the inside line. Got a faster exit. Really pushing hard. Then into the S, and look at that, straight past him. Beautiful driving there, Pierre. Well done. Absolute beautiful driving. That's what we like to see. Well done. Well done indeed. All right, let's get our last laps out. Some more drivers coming into pit, and Pierre's coming around. So a 124.8. 124.8 was that one. George just managing to get back ahead of him again.
I'm just all over the place.
It's okay, Pierre. It's okay. You're doing fine. You're doing fine, me old sir.
Mercedes moved up a place.
So how are we doing compared to the others? I mean, Leclerc's nearly a second faster than us. Colour signs again, nearly a full second faster. But yeah, we keep pushing. We keep pushing. See what we can do.
This is good. Come on.
That's it. Yes, that is good. Come on.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
There we go. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. We can do this. Right behind Guan Yu Zhou and Ocon. You see them right up ahead. That can bump us up straight into P8 if we can get the moves done. Oh, new fastest lap for Pierre. Get in there, sir. So 124.2. Beautiful. There we go. Keep going. Let's keep going. Keep pushing. Come on, we can do this. We're right behind them now. Oh, and George Russell's just taking the fastest lap. You git. You bloody git. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Come on now. Right in the back of Ocon and Vettel. Just stuck in that little train, but we can do this. We can do this. We're not rushing. Still got another, let me just count out, 17 laps to go. Another 17 laps to go, so we're doing good. We're doing good.
Go push.
Come on now. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Come on. If you do have any suggestions of who's going to get pole position today in Mexico, I'd love to hear them down below. Don't forget to put your comments down. Remember to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We want to see if we can move to our target of getting 20 subscribers on the channel. That would be a wonderful achievement for me, considering we started the channel only about 2 months ago. That would work out about 10 subscribers a month, which I'm really pleased to see when we get those viewers that you are really enjoying the content. Of course, we are doing loads and loads of games at the moment. We've started a lot of new games. We've even done our first review on the channel as well. If you happen to miss that, it was released on Thursday, 2 days ago. Me and my buddy Peter, who we were playing the series A Way Out, which is a cooperative story mode. Then make sure you come and take a look.
Copy.
Take a look at our views. Come on, we need to get past Vettel now. We're lolling behind. Come on, that's it. On the inside. No, don't move behind him. Although you try to get the slipstream. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, come on. That's it. Keep going. Out of the slipstream. Brake late. Brake late. Come on. Ugh! Moved across and blocked us. Come on. We can do this. Come on. We're closing up. Closing up. Come on. A late break. Late break. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Right. We've got the move done. Got the move done. Now we're going to have the DRS now. We're right behind Ocon. Come on. Come on, sir.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Get that move done. Yes, you beauty.
You've done a good job.
That's it. Now let's pull away.
Coming down. Yeah, A-fan.
And
That's
a new
okay.
position just gained by Williams.
Come on now. We can do this. We can do this. 124.2. Much better than those around us. That's it. They're squabbling now. They're starting to squabble. That's what we want to see. And now let's deploy. Go, go, go!
Use energy.
That's it. Come on,
Yeah.
push, push, push. You see you've got Carlos Sainz just up ahead. I want to see if we can catch up to him. So if we can catch to him, then that will put us in
Safe
DRS,
fuel,
and that
safe
will
fuel.
just help us out. Come on, push, push, push. You can do it. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. And we've got Albon. Just got nothing. Just has got nothing this race. Since he dropped back, he's had absolutely nothing this race, unfortunately. But the Gasly is starting to close up now. It's starting to close up on Carlos Sainz. 1.3.
Let's go push.
Yep,
Yeah.
copy.
Let's go push. Let's go push. Oh, we've lost out. Oh, we're going to lose out 2 places. No, we managed to stay ahead of Ocon. Is Vettel going to hold us back and make us drop further back from Sainz? Hopefully not. Hopefully he's going to close the gap. Right, there we go. Right. Come on. Right. Come on. Just keep closing, keep going. Stay in the 1 second range. Then we've got Carlos Sainz. He'll pull us along. Yes, we're going to get DRS now. We get DRS down the main straight. That's the most important thing. We need to close it to him. You can see the wing wide open. Bang! There it goes. There we go. This is just going to help us conserve a little bit of fuel, help us conserve our tyres just that little bit. So when we get into the DRS ranges, we're just going to drop down into light and conserve. Just use that DRS to pull us along. Oh, unless we're going to get ahead. Hopefully not. Let's stay behind. Stay behind. No, we're going to lose that DRS. Carlos Sainz is going to get it. Oh, that was... Maybe that wasn't the smartest decision there, Pierre.
Let's focus.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Yes, they did. So we're just going to go conserve on the tyres. Just conserve slightly. And then back into standard. There we go. So we've got about 12 laps to go. Currently in the points, which is the most important thing. Right. So Albon is going to go full send.
Yes, okay,
Everything he's got. He's going to go to the back of the grid, but there's anything we can do. We ain't going to get to the end on these tyres. And there you are, you're going to see him coming into pit. There he comes. Albon really doesn't have the pace at the moment, and this is quite surprising. Not quite sure what's happening with him. Even with all these brand new parts, he's just not feeling pace. He's going to be in lots of clean air as well. Is he maybe going to steal fastest lap from someone? Who knows?
You can afford to drop back.
So we're just going to have our out lap, just warm up our tyres, nice and easy. Oh, Albon ran wide. Seriously?
Run wide. Let's see what happened there. All eyes.
Oh no, it wasn't. It was Magnussen. Sorry, I thought that was Albon. I thought Albon had run wide. I'm thinking, really?
Look at that! They've run wide.
Oh, he was. Oh my God.
Look. Now watch this. Here's the moment.
You're not even under any pressure. You're just on an out lap. Bloody hell! It's like, Ray, you're gonna get lapped. Very poor, Alex. Right, we're going to go full send as we come round.
So let's just go push. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Deploy.
Let's see what you got.
Check the DRS.
Okay.
$1:23.8. What's the fastest lap of the race so far? Is it Perez who got it? Hang on, who's got it? Oh, it's Leclerc. Leclerc's got the fastest lap. 1:23.39. So Albon still needs like another half a second. He needs to really pull his socks up. So just trying to go on a real good charge lap. Try and get full ERS and everything.
Someone's run wide.
Oh, yeah, flag sector 1.
Just gained by Williams.
Gasly coming up into P6.
Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly.
The nice DRS overtake. Lovely done.
I think there's been a lock-up.
Kind of signs are locked up.
Let's have a look. Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Oh, didn't crash into anyone, thank God. Alright. Alex, have a full push lap.
Okay.
Really good push lap. Go on, let's see if we can steal fastest lap. Come on. Let's see what you can do. Come on, Alex. Give us something today. A 123.8 at the moment. I think we need to be the 120, what was it, 123.3? Something like that. Go on, let's see purples. Let's see those beautiful purples for each sector. Let's see, come on. Right, we've gone green. So
6 to go.
New fastest there. Coming into turn 2. Sorry, into sector 2 we're in at the moment.
Still a lot to play for.
Down the straights.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Another green. We want purple. We want purple. Come on, let's have purple. Well, let's see if we can sneak a 122 too. Come on. Come on. A 122. Should we get a 122? Probably not. Oh!
It's a stonking lap.
Yes! Fastest lap.
This is good, come on.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's what we want to see. Right, let's go back on with Pierre then. So he's right on with Alonso. So it's going to take a miracle, not going to lie. And if we don't get a safety car realistically like this lap,
5 to go.
I think it would be one of those that we would end up with a situation where the race wouldn't restart if we were to get that point. So we don't want that. Yeah, we could have done with a safety car earlier on. That would have been an ideal situation. As it currently stands, just going to start pushing a tiny bit more.
Got it.
Well, let's see if we can get the overtake done on Alonso.
Overtake.
Got it.
And what we may have to do is settle for trying to hold back until the last lap of the race and try and get it with DRS. Someone else is locked up. Who's locked up? Who is it?
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Magnussen. Oh. Means nothing to us then. Right, Alonso does actually, he is on 34% of his tyres.
Good job.
But the thing is, like Carlos Sainz, he's on a 125.5 and we're 24.9. But he's on like 28% tyre wear.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Schumacher's had a spin. Who's locked up? Albon's saying someone's locked up. And someone else has spun again.
It's 4 to go.
Can't do anything.
Yes, you can, Pierre. You're going to get him back.
Good job.
Alpine just advanced.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah,
That's it. Just stay behind. And then when we're in the DRS, we're going to just hold back. We want to gain with everything whilst we're using... We're going to bide our time. We ain't going for the overtake, just biding our time.
We think we can lean on the tyres more.
That's it. We're right in his tail. That's it. We don't want to go for the overtake. Because realistically, we ain't going to get up to Hamilton above unless he like spins out or something like that. We ain't doing it.
Be 3 to go. Doing a good job. Keep pushing. Pick up the pace a bit.
Copy it.
Oh. We're just pulling away, but it's alright, because we're still in the DRS and everything. That's what's keeping us in tow. He's just towing us along. We're biding our time, and then we're going to pounce. We will suddenly pounce. That's it. He's still ahead. That's it. Keep going. Albon, he's starting to close up to Vesti. I mean, he's a good second and a half faster, pretty much each time out. That's it, just conserving with everything.
Currently P6.
That's it, keep going.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
If we stay ahead, then great. If not, then we can use DRS and our tyre wear and everything, because his tyre wear is really bad. Monza, yeah, down to 25%. Really, really bad at the moment. Oh, someone spun. Could be someone higher up. That'd be good. Who was it? Magnussen again. Oh.
This will be the last lap.
That's it. Come on, keep going. Right, now push.
Use energy.
Push with everything you got. Come on now, Pierre.
Push.
Yeah, that's it. Push with everything you got. Push with everything you got. That's it. Stay ahead. We want P6. We want at least P6. And Albon has managed to get past Frederick Vesti, which is great news.
Sure.
Gasly already nearly half a second over Alonso, and he's got the DRS at the moment. It doesn't look like he's going to have the tyres left to do it. So we just managed our tyres right towards the end for it to hold on for us. So keep pushing all the way round. The final turn 11. There goes Hamilton across the line. Now it's just time for Gasly. And Alonso. And then it'll be for the final point with... Yeah, it's Ocon. Ocon managed to get the final point there for Alpine, so double points for them. Could Albon manage to get at least another position? He's going to really have a go. He's going to have a really go. He wants to try and get both Haas's to finish behind him.
Reduce lifting close.
Yeah.
Go on. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Go, go, go. That's it. Here we go. No one's going to touch the fastest lap for Albon today.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
There we go. I'll tell you what, that would have been a really bad day if Albon had lost out to both of the Haas. I'll tell you what, that would have been a really, really bad one, you know.
Well, this weekend, Pierre Gasly flew us to the stars. Williams have got to be happy with their results here. This was good work.
Yeah, I mean, what you got to think? I mean, Albon, if he hadn't done that lockup or the spin or whatever it was earlier on,
the team is fourth.
Could have been a very different result there.
Meet us next at the Marina Bay Circuit for a breathtaking race through the streets of Singapore.
Oh, going to Singapore next. A street race. Nice. I love it. So Pierre Gasly surely gets driver of the day with a 12th place rise in the rankings there. Carlos Sainz had a bit of a bad one, finishing in P12. Ricciardo's just doing nothing at the moment, is he? So, yeah, could have been a better race. Like I said, I've done a lot of different simulations, and one where we basically won, one where both cars crashed out. So, yeah, I think from where we started, you know, I think for Pierre finishing P6, I think that's a very good result, you know. And of course, fastest lap for Albon, that's really as best as we could have gone for, which may help us with the points that we get. Bonus point there for Pierre. Nothing for Alexander Albon. It doesn't look like anything for Teo Pourchaire either. So 4.9, which basically kind of covers everything that we've had to spend out this weekend, to be fair. Our performances, so fastest lap, that earns an extra 210 grand. Oh, and we got our qualifying position streak, so that was a nice little bonus for us there. Basically, lost out a little bit of money here and there, because both drivers didn't manage to get into Q3. But here's what it is: we're pushing ourselves. We want to do more, and we want to get do more than we give ourselves credit for. You know, so yeah, overall, definitely could have had a slightly better race weekend, but we've got a little bit of time now until Yas Marina. Oh, the regulation vote. So most teams wanted. How much that? Oh, it was actually an even one. Okay. So right, so okay, so it was actually 5 on 5, which is interesting actually for a change. Yeah, it's interesting that the top 3 wanted an increase to the budget gap, and more of the lower teams didn't. You know, I find that interesting. But as it was a tiebreaker, it was actually the FIA who made the final decision, and so they've actually done it. So you're basically going to have 5 million extra in the cost cap. So no one's really going to do too much for us there, really. Not a lot there that would do that. Right, so Pierre has got a bonus point to use. Right. At the moment, overtaking is the big one that we're working on. Do better with his tyres. Yeah, let's improve his smoothness. Let's see if we can do that. Nothing there for either of those two. So again, just out of curiosity, as we do each race out, anyone interested in us other than the usual, like Bottas? No. Obviously, we've already got Gasly, Vettel, Magnussen, Zhou Guan Yu. What's his? He's only got average growth potential, so maybe that won't even do anything there, because he's virtually the same as Albon, really. So yeah, we'd have to get something really good to make us want to swap. Okay. What about staff-wise? Anything for our staff to upgrade? Oh, Ben Mitchell, we can. Right. Let's get his pit crew management into the 90s. Let's do that. Right, and then let's just out of curiosity, again, anyone interested? Nope, not for the technical chiefs. And Sinelli's who we've already got. But Dirk Beer with Alpine, his contract's going to be expiring. Maybe he'll become a free agent. Maybe we could get him if we really wanted to. But I mean, we're talking like only a couple. So really, the only one you'd really want to go for is Enrico Balbo. That'd be the only one, really, I think. That'd be the only one I could imagine. Surprising that Ferrari's, it's a 75 rated. That's a really low one there. Really, really low. Yeah, Red Bull and Mercedes right up there, as you would expect. But yeah, it's surprising there. See, Chris Cronin, he's interested with Aston Martin, but I really would really like Bono. I'm not going to lie, I'd really like Bono. That'd be a great one to get. Right, any upgrades we could consider doing? I mean, Design Centre is going at the moment. Wind Tunnel, need like 12 million to do that. 7.5 million for the suspension simulator. Staff facilities, any reason that we should need to do them? Not really. Operations. I think the weather centre, I'll save that for when it's actually going down. But team attractiveness, maybe. How long will that take? 96 days. What's that? 3 months? Hang on, let me just try and work that out 1 second. Right, so that would make it the 23rd of December. So, that, I think, is worth a punt, I think. Increase that, because that may mean, if we wait right to the end of the season to maybe get a driver or an engineer or something like that, then maybe some of these later ones, after we finish maybe 4th in the standings, they might just go, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, we'll actually go, yeah, we'll actually join you, you know? So I think that is worth a punt going for that. Couple of weeks to the next race. So it has been a really good race today. You know, obviously, like I said, it was a bit of a damage limitation, which I think Pierre definitely did that. But yeah, Albon is the one who at the moment, he's not doing enough for me, and I definitely am going to replace him at the end of the season. Who with will be, I think, depending on potentially who's available and everything, you know. More things going into poor situations. Let's just double check our warehouse of all of our parts and things. Oh, actually, we're low on a chassis. We need a chassis. Let's do that. Front wings we're okay for. Rear wings we're okay for. Side pods okay for. Underfloor. Oh, we need an underfloor. And then suspension. Oh, we need a suspension. My God. Should have really checked that. Really should have checked these. Okay, that's a few extra parts, just meaning that we're going to be okay for the race. Going to be absolutely fine. Don't you worry. We'll be fine. But that's going to do it for another episode. Make sure you do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Make sure that you do join us back. It's probably going to be next weekend that we come back for the Singapore Grand Prix. Of course, you know, we've got high good things with everything with the car. So this could be an interesting one. This next race out. And there we go. Right, that's our car all sorted there. And that one has all been installed. So the only one we need to do is the chassis when that comes through. So it'll be initially, we use the old chassis for, when we first come in. And then we'll change over when we get back to the original, when we get the new one. But thank you for joining. Coming up later on tonight, about 10 o'clock tonight, we'll be doing the next episode, which I think is part 5 of the Until Dawn horror Halloween playthrough. So make sure you join me then. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Make sure you see all the content that we've got coming up. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care and have a lovely evening.